everybody? It's your boy Brain. I know I'm back in that bill with some heat. Shout out the notification game. Everybody press the like button, subscribe button as soon as they clicked on the video. I know I'm back in that bill with some heat, man. We finna go ahead and watch Spotemgottem Snitching on Y&R Mookey. I don't know who the hell that is, to be honest, but we all know Mr. Beatbox riding with it. We all know him. But yeah, man, hopefully this bit lit. Shout out to my man's Jake. Most of his stuff be lit and it be, you know.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Florida rapper Spotemgottem snitching on his homeboy, Florida rapper Y&R Mookey, and Kodak Black reacting to the news on live.
They say Spotemgottem or rat. I don't know about that, but that ain't from my way. I don't know about that. And the bro wanna be a rat. I said, we ain't seen the paper. Nigga heard it, like, I done heard people say that before. Like,
real quick though, yo. If y'all gonna play that, this is the thing about hip hop, man. And I'm being 1000% honest with y'all. I don't like, and I'm just being straight gutter with y'all, being real with y'all. I don't like how it's like, it's really politics. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was on 6ix9ine here about 6ix9ine snitch, told, blah, 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 trying to blackball him from the industry. Y'all better blackball Spotemgottem. If he really did tell. I don't, like, you feel me? Like, if he really did tell, y'all can't have favoritism and be like, oh, because he did it, it's okay. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Or because we only blackballing him because he's this, da 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 da, he the blah blah. No, man, the same thing. There ain't no, no, straight like that. You feel what I'm saying? They be trying to give other people special treatments and make every excuse in the world and everything. I don't care if you a guy, a girl, whatever. Once you sign up for the streets and you know you live in a certain type of lifestyle, this ain't no rap, this ain't no cap, this ain't none of that. But once you know you start living a certain type of lifestyle, you know what you signed up for, man. They make sidewalks, you feel me? If you a civilian, stay your ass up on that sidewalk. You don't gotta jump on the start road running them streets. You feel what I'm saying? But you definitely don't gotta be out here. You don't gotta be acting like you woody woo.
no shit, man. I won't do nothing with that boy. I ain't trusting him and shit. I don't tell him stuff.
February 21st, 2022.
Stop telling everybody y'all business, man.
Live on Instagram, and Jacksonville rapper Spotemgottem later joined, to which fans began commenting he was a rat. Kodak would read one of the comments out loud, laugh, and proceed to play it off by saying he doesn't know him and he isn't from around his way.
It ain't none of his
he
business.
By stating it's Spotem's business.
I don't tell him none of my, like, you feel me?
But y'all already know how we're rocking on this channel, and if there's paperwork out there, I'm getting my hands on it. The Jacksonville Police Department have 3 units assigned to violence reduction, and the city deemed Florida's murder capital. There's the Violent Crimes Unit, the Gang Unit,
spooky
and
down
the
there.
Community Problem Response Unit that investigates crime patterns
everywhere.
and provides investigative support to the other 2. Back in May of 2018, the CPI unit was working in the Zone 5 area of Moncrief Road and West 33rd Street due to the recent violent crime in the city's north side. While at the intersection of Wilson and 33rd, officers observed a white Hyundai matching the description of a stolen vehicle parked in the yard of a 2-story home. Officers were already familiar with the residents as they'd recovered a stolen vehicle from the same yard only 3.5 weeks before. Running the
and this why y'all niggas get caught and go back and back and back like crime ain't for dummies, yo. If you like referral for, I get everybody go through different struggles and different things in life and all that blase. But sometimes you just gotta man up and get you a job or go pick up a hustle or do something. Like crime ain't for dummies. They just said they caught a stolen car at the same property a couple weeks ago, and then y'all like, you get what I'm saying? They retrieved a stolen car or whatever. Like, why are like dummies?
Officers confirmed the Hyundai was stolen and called in for additional units before making contact with the occupants of the residence. Officers made first contact with witnesses Jennifer Etheridge and Robin Colombo in apartment 1. Jennifer is the mother of Jacksonville rapper Y&R Slugger T, while Robin is his grandmother and more famously known as Jerry Colombo's widow. Married into one of New York's original mafia
sound like he was from like a Sopranos episode or something.
The infamous McDonald's monopoly
sound like
scheme and was one of 21 indicted by the FBI, later serving 18 months in a federal prison. Years later, the glamorous mafia lifestyle was nothing more than a distant memory, as she now resided in one of Jacksonville's deadliest
the last thing sounded like she was with the mafia or something.
Officers knew from a previous interaction at the home that Jennifer was the registered tenant of apartment 2, but she allowed Tyler Jackson, aka Y&R Mookey, to live there alone. Both Jennifer and Robin advised they were unaware of any illegal activity on the property, stating the vehicle had been parked since the afternoon, and they were unaware if Mookey or anyone else was home in the lower apartment.
She held it down. She don't know.
Because Slugger's mom was the registered tenant of the second apartment, officers requested her consent to search the apartment, and she gave them permission. 3 officers knocked on the door and several minutes passed before 2 men.
If she didn't get consent, they were just going to get a search warrant. Something. They were going to call a judge. You know how it worked. But she shouldn't have even given consent.
Known as Jacksonville rapper Spotemgottem. Both men were detained as an officer conducted a search of the residence.
Make them people work.
In the bathroom, a 9mm Glock and 9mm Springfield XDS were found fully loaded, each equipped with an extended magazine and a round in the chamber. They were located inside of the toilet's water tank, along with a large bag containing smaller bags of marijuana that weighed out to just under 20 grams. In the rear bedroom, an empty 9mm
you ain't trying to flush it? You put it behind
the dresser drawer, along with a Florida ID belonging to Mookey. In the living room, a brown bag was found containing several 9mm live rounds, along with a plastic bag containing numerous blue pills and prescribed medications addressed to Spotemgottem. With the search of the apartment concluded, Mookey was read his Miranda rights and invoked his right to remain silent. Spotemgottem was then read his Miranda rights and provided the following statement.
Hold on real quick, y'all. His mans did the right thing, and that's what y'all can learn, yo. A smart person, a wise man, you can learn from somebody else behalf for their stories or whatever they've been through, so you don't, when you in that situation or a similar situation or something like that, you don't ever make the same mistake. First off, the police, they are not your friends. They're not your friends. You shut the hell up and you get a lawyer. I was taught that as a little boy, as a kid. Like, so the first thing, alright, I'm gonna try and like see if I can talk my way out of it, whatever. Or not even, like, you feel me? What am I being pulled over, officer? They start all rough, and you know how they get sometimes. Not all cops, but it's some of them. They get real aggressive. Alright, bet. I'm just shut up. Alright, let me call my lawyer. You feel what I'm saying? Let me speak to a lawyer. Call my mama, let me speak to a lawyer.
Spotem said he arrived at the house at 9 p.m.
He started talking to them people.
When the police lights shined through the window. At that time, Spotem said Mookey began pacing in the living room saying, "Dang, man, the crackers are here." Spotem asked Mookey why he was freaking out, and Spotem told officers Mookey just kept repeating, "Dang, man, dang, man." Spotem stated he then observed Mookey walk into his bedroom.
I need to see paperwork though, man.
In his hand and a t-shirt covering.
He reading it. You need to throw that joint up on the screen. We need to see it. Or we gonna look this up, man.
And Spotem said,
"Damn, hold on. Damn."
An officer asked Spotem if he used
y'all better blackball Spotem, man, if this really how hip-hop gonna be.
He continued by
ask me, I think all these rappers pussy. You ask me, that's just me though.
Nothing in the water tank of the toilet. Spotem then said Mookey was the only one to use the bathroom prior to police arriving. Spotem stated the brown satchel bag in the living room was his.
Hopefully the damn camera ain't trying to refocus him.
Spotem said the bullets were his, but he doesn't know where the pills came from. An officer asked Spotem how he acquired the bullets, and Spotem stated he steals.
First off, like I said, y'all, why are you talking to the police like they are your friend? You shut up, get a lawyer, let them do their job. You get a lawyer. Your lawyer probably could have, I promise you, with a good lawyer or whatever, you don't ever get no PD if you don't have to. You don't get no PD. Word of the wise. But if you can't get a paid attorney and you go ahead, he would have spanked that. Easy spanked that. If you just came to the house, I would have wipe my prints off it, whatever, duff it in there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We in cahoots, duff that joint. I don't know. You feel me? It's hearsay. I know I just saw something on the ground about the baby being a whole gun charge. You get what I'm saying? Allegedly. allegedly he had a gun on him in his possession or something like that. But it'd be like, it's allegedly. Just because they accuse you or say you did something does not mean you did something. And so until you get to, you turn into one of those type of people like Spotemgottem or 6ix9ine or other ones, or you feel me? We all know people who started telling on folk like that. Telling on folk.
From Dick's Sporting Goods and sells
say they own
jits
that.
on the street on a routine basis. Spotemgottem further stated many jits are asking for bullets because everyone's beefing. The stolen Hyundai parked in the yard was towed as Mookey was placed under arrest and charged with possession of a weapon by a delinquent and armed possession
He got
of
his mans
marijuana
locked
with
up.
intent
He
to
started
sell.
telling on everything.
Because of statements made by Spotemgottem, like Spotemgottem telling officers he assumed Mookey had a pole under the t-shirt, officers determined the weapons and marijuana belonged to Mookey.
Damn.
And because Spotemgottem described using a working toilet earlier and stated Mookey was the last to use the bathroom,
Oh yeah, this thing
officers
started telling
determined
everything
it was
from A
Mookey
to
who
Z.
attempted to conceal all items before exiting the apartment prior to the search.
They put
Because
all
of
the
these
polls on you,
statements
everything
and
on
the
you.
cooperation of Spotemgottem voluntarily talking to the police, Mookey went to jail and Spotemgottem was free to leave uncharged. Mookey
Ain't no
was
way,
sentenced
boy.
30 days
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Yo, I'm sorry I gotta laugh, man, because 9 out of 10 times what just happened to Spotemgottem, even for you rats and people who get there to start working with them, people telling them this, they still lock you up. Now they got proof, and now they're wearing body cams. Now they got even more proof, and they gonna use that to lock y'all both up, dummy. Like, yo, that's a rare. I'm telling you, that's a rare occasion right there. That them people say, "Oh, cause you told. Thank you for telling. Now we're gonna let you go. Oh, thank you for telling, a-hole. Now we gonna lock you, throw you in the back of the car, slam your head and your mans, and then we locking y'all both up. Like, you feel me?
Duval County Jail.
That's
when
crazy.
his public defender filed a motion to release due to the failure of the state to file
And
charges.
he had a PD.
An assistant state attorney filed a disposition notice the same day, declining to prosecute the defendant after reviewing the evidence, and both charges against Y&R Mookey were dropped.
Damn.
While Mookey was
That's
able to
God.
win
You
the
got
case
saved.
solely on the fact that the state failed to file charges within a timely manner, statements made by Spotemgottem led to the arrest of Mookey and would have been used against him.
And
had
he's
the
a
case
gangster
been
rapper.
tried. So while Kodak Black hasn't seen the paperwork for himself, y'all can send this video to the Super Gremlin and let him determine how he feels about Spotem's voluntary statements to police.
I've been wondering why he ain't been dropping
Mookey has
lately.
addressed the situation, and him and Spotemgottem are on good terms, but that has little to do with the fact that Spotemgottem snitched. Apparently, Mookey still talks to Ruthless Amp, who furiously snitched on Mookey, and Amp's cooperation led to Slugger's prison sentence.
Same one that still be having guns in this video.
To explain himself, but being allergic to the bullshit, I had to cut it short before I overdosed off snitchery.
Is this Anthony?
Yeah, it me, yo.
This is Anthony? Alright,
Yeah,
boom. So when you go on the Duval County
Stop
website,
right there. Stop right there.
You go right here.
Look, stop right there.
and this Anthony Hoskins signing a written consent to search his cell phone.
That's
This
crazy.
Anthony Hoskins, right? This you, right?
Look, I'm gonna explain something to you. Look.
This all your paperwork, ain't it?
No, that's not my paperwork. I'm trying to tell you that now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So who is that?
So look. Right now the police, right now the police up there getting sued right now for putting out fake paperwork.
Put out
Jesus
fake
Christ.
paperwork. What you mean? Why is it fake paperwork?
Yes, my mama right now is suing them right now because they put out fake work on Jesus Christ. I didn't never.
Tom, that's BS right now, right? Hold on, because if he was, I'm still a little bit lost. Period. But if it was fake, let's get past this part, right? But if it was fake, how your mama suing for you if you gotta sue? And it's not defamation of character, some, and you would've got a fat lawsuit. You don't even need to rap, bruh. Like, I know so many people who get lawsuits from car accidents, getting hurt on work, and they do smart with the money, and they don't ever have to work again. Like, yo, or you feel me? Ever be as low as they once was ever again? Yo, he capping.
None of that. On God, I told him to put it back down.
I know he
I told him
capping.
down for the same thing my brother said. My brother said he never said any of that right there. So all that.
I seen, yo, real quick though, yo. I seen somebody close to me, bro, or they was at one point in time. I seen somebody They swore they didn't tell, and they lied on God and their kids. You feel me? She lied on God and her kids. Swore that she didn't tell, and she told on them. Like, that's sickening. Like, that made me sick to my stomach, and it wasn't even my situation. Just find it, like, you feel me? That made me sick. Like, I'm like, damn.
Jesus Christ, that's why I contact like a man.
Start lying.
Yes, I am. Yes, right now on my dead homeboy Dank grave on 52, I am mob.
So what's up with the lawsuit?
Now, I really realize I know some souls down there. I'm mob power right now. Any one of y'all boys,
What?
y'all can check me right now. I'll take y'all boys in the end.
Man, you a done.
What?
You ain't no mom, power, none of that.
Not only does Amp claim the paperwork is fake and his mom is suing Duval County because of it, which doesn't even make sense because Amp himself would have to sue for defamation.
Exactly.
Amp still claims to be gang, but took down the two biggest names in Y&R. If Mookey decides he wants to keep ratting in circle, that's on him. Slugger T's currently at the Northwest Florida Reception Center with a release date of 2027, and Mookey is yet to be sentenced. Now, YouTube is a funny world, right? Because anytime you bring up snitching, people feel different ways. We had the white rapper from St. Pete. The girl ran up and buck 50'd him. He chased her down, pointing to police, saying she caught me, right? He's a victim. He said, oh, I should have shot her later on live acting gangster.
Why don't you shoot
But
her?
in that moment, he snitched. And a lot of civilians are going to sympathize. Like, yo, if I got cut, I would have told too. That's cool. But when people say, yo, Jake, if you got cut, you would have told too. Don't do that. Because I did get cut in prison and didn't tell any fucking body.
And I know he got his get back.
When you live a certain life, you abide by a certain set of rules.
Exactly.
Majority of people in society don't abide by those rules.
Exactly.
And a lot of people in that lifestyle still don't abide by those rules, which is why we call them snitches.
Yep. And he got to also play the fact, I don't know if you're going to touch on it yet, but you also got to play in the fact that, too, since it's a new generation, a new day and age of people who are running up and trying to run the streets and everything, the game changed, man. It's watered down. Everything that it used to be, people standing on morals, loyalty, principles, like stuff like, it's watered down. I see it's watered down. You get what I'm saying? So, like, There ain't no rules to the streets no more. G Herbo even said it. Like, it ain't no rules. I know people will play gangster with you, make you do something to them, and then now it's like they want to work with them people. Like, you get what I'm saying? People start getting hurt. Oh, why? Like, you draw that, like, there's a line drawn. Once you cross that line, or once you start playing like that, all fair in love and war. All fair. Once you want to play like, you want to play, we can play.
Ruthless Amp is still to this day claiming he's gang, and he put two motherfuckers in Y&R, the two biggest rappers, essentially in prison. Slugger definitely. Mookey hasn't been sentenced yet, so if he gets like 20 years of probation, we can't say Amp put him in prison because he never went to prison. But y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. As far as Spotemgottem, did he snitch? Technically, 100%.
Yeah.
He told them, look, I was asleep in here. He came out. I think he was hiding a gun. He went in there. They
Told the
found
whole
the guns
story.
in there. And I mean, he even went as far as saying, yeah, those bullets are mine. I stole them from the store and I give them the jits. If y'all don't know what a jit is, that's the Florida slang term for a
young
kid.
bull kid.
I give kids bullets and sell them to them routinely because they're beefing with mad people. Now you can't come up with an excuse for Spotemgottem because he's been arrested before this incident.
And you know the
what I mean?
rules.
And if you're in the lifestyle, you understand how getting arrested works.
You shut the hell up.
You don't have to say anything.
You don't.
You have the right to remain silent.
Hey,
anything you say.
Hey, real quick, make sure y'all go check out my clothing brand, Plead the Fifth, man. We coming out with some fire, and you're going to see all the crazy dope merch that I am dropping real quick. I just had to throw that out there, because like he said, if you smart, but that's the thing with the new criminals, or these kids, or even back then, they're just dumb. Like, don't be a dumb criminal. Kids, ladies and gentlemen, don't be dumb criminals. And if you are a criminal and you start getting caught, or you keep getting caught and going, you need to sit down and reflect by being in that jail cell, sitting in a 2x2 cell or 4x4 cell, sit there and tighten up your brain and be like, damn, this ain't for me. I can't keep doing it. I can't keep going back. But some of y'all like going back. You know what I'm saying?
Will be used against you. You know what I mean? Like, everyone
they tell you that before
that.
they read your Miranda
so for
rights.
you to see your homeboy get arrested,
Hey, real quick. And also, though, some folk beat cases because the officers don't read them the Miranda rights. Before they lock you up, that's a key. You gotta make sure if they don't read you your Miranda rights right when they're trying to arrest you or whatever, you gonna beat that. Don't start running off in the mouth. Wait till you go down to the precinct or wait till you get out and you talk to your lawyer. Let them know, yo, he just took me here, put me in handcuffs, threw me in the back block. He didn't read me my Miranda. They're gonna let you go. You spank that.
Rights. He doesn't want to talk to them. And then for you to be like, oh, fuck it, I'll talk, and you tell the whole fucking story.
Whole story.
What do y'all call that? It's snitching. And now, years later, he's a gangster fucking rapper. You know what I mean? He's been
like
shot
6ix9ine.
down in Miami, leaving a recording studio, whatever. And Kodak and Kodak's homie are laughing at him on live about him allegedly telling. They said they never saw the paperwork. Y'all send them this video, they're gonna see the fucking paperwork. You know, credibility is everything in the hip-hop world. Credibility is everything.
Especially really, as a rapper.
But people will sympathize with who they sympathize with. When it came to the Island Boys, how he told on his friend for having the gun, everyone's like, oh, he didn't
I think
snitch.
They was talking about that. I heard something like that. His friend allegedly killed a little girl. That's a child killer. He deserves to be told on. I see where y'all coming from. But once you in that life, boy didn't tell on him for killing the little girl. He claimed he knew nothing about that. He told on him for having a gun and trying to give it to him. I don't want that gun. He got the gun. He brought the gun. I didn't have nothing to do with that gun. So him snitching had very little to do with getting revenge or whatever you want to call it for the little girl. It had a lot to do with he didn't want to catch a gun charge. And all that gangster shit the Island Boys have been talking for years has yet again shown to be false. So that's the same. Yo, I hate that. Yo, real quick, y'all. He touched on so much, and that's the biggest thing I said. My biggest pet peeve with the internet and just all this. Y'all hop up and y'all wake up and y'all be whoever y'all want to be today. I'm first one. I'll be honest with y'all. I am what I am. I am what you see. I'm not no gangster. I ain't no killer. But don't push me. I ain't none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I am what I am. At first, I'm a brother. I'm a son. I take care of my family. I do what I'm supposed to. I handle my business as a man. I ain't like, you feel me? I ain't with none of that BS unless you bring that rah-rah to me. You feel me? Simple like that. Like, keep it gutter, keep it straight, keep it simple. I ain't even beef about nobody. I don't inherit other people's beefs. None of that. I'm about my money. Simple like that. I ain't trying to have no problems with you unless it start getting to about some money. You get what I'm saying? If it's about money or like principles, something like that, like integrity or morals, like you feel what I'm saying? I don't get too much into it. I don't even rock or hang with too many people.
Even getting in shootings and shootouts because they're all telling the same way.
Yup.
But hey, it's 1090 J. I'm rocking with y'all.
Yeah, that joint's pretty solid though, yo. That's crazy. I cannot believe y'all the beatbox rapper. He made millions of dollars, or he was out there telling before he became a gangster. That's crazy. And he's still gangster rap. But nah, he right though, 1000%, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. This is crazy. I'm just like mind boggled. Damn. And y'all is out there doing a beat, ride with it. Nah, real quick though, before I end it out the video though. Yo, I just want this to go and show y'all to see this. These rappers aren't who they say they are. Or even if they, like, I don't even believe, they all pussy to me, you ask me, I promise you. Because the real street dudes, the savages, the killers, the murderers, all them, if you want to hang around and be in that type of environment, they're not rappers. You're not going to listen to them. They have war stories and scars and stuff, a lot of pain and stuff behind it. You get what I'm saying? PTSD, anxiety, they, like, schizophrenic, hearing demons, seeing stuff, like, you get what I'm saying? Think about it. You out here actually doing dirt in the streets, all different type of people you done did, like, it going mess and play with your mind. You feel what I'm saying? It's way on a whole deeper level than that. But yeah, man, I don't believe none of that. All these they all pussy to me. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. This joint's actually alright. I love y'all. I'm out this bit. Let me know what y'all want to see me react to, or if y'all want to see me start making lit videos like crime videos or just stories like this. I love y'all. I'm out that bit. Gang.